And welcome back. We're going to move on, see what we can find out at that sparkly town over there. I can only imagine wonderful things. I mean, it's sparkly. Like a vampire. Don't get me started on that. I will go for days. Days, mind you, talking about sparkly vampires. And how blasphemous they are. But I've actually never seen Twilight, so I'm only going off of what other people talk about. All I know is that apparently it pissed people off because they were able to stand out in the sun, and apparently that's bad. I don't know. I mean, I understand the whole canon about, vampires and how people are kind of fixated on that, but they were with zombies, too. For the longest time, zombies were just shambling, bumbling things not like that. The loon! The loon again! But then we got such movies as 28 Days Later. And I don't care what you say, you can have your whole Romero fast versus slow zombie blah 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 blah. I don't care. I liked 28 Days Later. I liked 28 Weeks Later. Not as much, but it was okay. As long as the zombies are used in the proper fashion, which is to tell a story, to help tell a social story, not to make it about the zombies. When you make it about the zombies too much, it ruins the actual movie, because the zombies are supposed to be a backdrop, a set piece. They are there to help you tell a story, usually some sort of socio-political, story about the current affairs of the goings-on of whatever. Loon! And, what was it? It was... It wasn't Dawn of the Dead. It was Land of the Dead. Land of the Dead got a little bit too strange for me when they started giving zombies emotions and started making it about the zombies. Literally, the movie was about the zombies. It was about them learning, becoming, remembering what it was to be human, doing remedial tasks and whatnot. And it didn't make any sense to me. I mean, there was no underlying theme. The only underlying theme I could get was that... Shut up! Shut down! Made me lose my train of thought. It was something to have to do with something or other. There. No, it was about... God, I can't remember his name. The little dude, the little Mexican dude. Funny guy. He was in that movie, The Pest. No, was it The Pest or The Pest. Ridiculous. Like a butter, I stick to this. Take away from this. I don't know if it's amusing or sad that I remember so much of that movie, or the fact that I've seen that movie in the beginning. But now I can't remember the guy's name, so I feel kind of bad about that. But The Pest was just such a strange movie. I mean, it was literally just one long, dick and fart joke. God, what was his name? I honestly feel bad now, because he's the guy that played the voice of Sid the Sloth. Isn't that sad that I cannot remember this guy's name? Well, it's not that sad, it's just embarrassing. That's the word I'm looking for. I see you, zombie. I hear you. Bring it. God, that takes forever. I need a real weapon. I don't remember there being a church here. Of course, I don't remember much about this place at all. I don't think I've came here but once. Anything in here? No. Someone else is here. Someone else is in this town. Doo-da, doo-da. Look at me sidestep like a pro. They can't see me at all. Yeah, somebody's in that diner, bowling alley, supermarket, whatever it is. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm getting trapped. Well, there's only one thing to do. Say, fuck the dumb shit. Bring it on, zombies! Zombie train coming through! Bring it on, zombies! That did not at all work as I planned it. Oh, what is that guy's name now? So embarrassing. Lone Waffle Tres. And you shall be the busty mechanic. I don't know why she has to be wearing that as a mechanic, but whatever. Let's get in the game. Oh, it'll come to me eventually. Or I'll look it up. One of the two. Oh look, it's Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Chicago! Chicago. Chicago! Oh, that's it, you're out. Get out, go. Right, we're gonna go to Frosty Pines. Let's see here, we have 1 bandit, 2 bandit, 3 bandit. Nice. God, my poor stick legs. Look at that. I must have severe, I don't know, crotch-related injury or something. I'm in the right direction, yes I am, okay. So we're gonna run. And we're gonna keep on running until we find our way to where we're going. I doubt... Oh, look at that majestic sun over the mountain peaks. I'm gonna die. Don't kill me, I'm busty. It's okay. Work it out. Breathe. Breathe with me. Bonus points if you get the reference. It's a musical reference, obviously. Give up? I'm sure you already knew, but it's The Prodigy. The Prodigy was an electronic band, and I, funnily enough, had a cassette tape of their Fat of the Land. That's right, I'm old. Screw you. Back in the day, when frickin' the CD player, the portable CD player I should say, just came out, and everyone was rushing out, they were begging their parents to buy them. No. I was a cassette man. Do you know why? Because I was very strange. As a child, well not as a child, I would say as a younger teen even. As a younger teen, I would take my boombox that had a record function. I would take one of my cassette tapes, I would put a piece of masking tape over the little side flipper that allows you to record on things, and I'd record tapes of The Simpsons. And then I'd listen to the audio at night, because my parents wouldn't let me watch TV. So I would have like these cassette tapes of actual Simpsons episodes. And you can fit, let me think here, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4.5 episodes per side. And you had to time it just right, so that way, ow, prick rock. So you would get the entire episode, because you didn't want to cut it out. That would suck. And did the same thing with the radio. That's how you made your mixtapes back in the day. Back before all this fancy schmancy technology, back when 56K was a thing. God, I'm old. Well, old in the eyes of gamers. Although they did a study, and I think they said that the majority of, well, not the majority, but the highest ranking age bracket for gamers is like 30 to 35 or something, 34. So I'm right in there. But yes, back in those days. Back in the days when having a cassette deck in your car was considered fancy. I keep hearing shit that's really starting to freak me out. Can't tell if that's me making the noise or if there's someone else stalking me. Stalking my cleavage, don't you know? I don't know if you noticed the chat going on, but apparently they're having a Brazil sucks, Brazil es numero uno kind of showdown going on there. Which is funny because I play League of Legends and the same thing happens. Dota 2, well, if you play on the East, you know, the US East, you get a lot of Brazilians, you get a lot of South Americans. But if you play on the US West, oh, that's even better. Why? Because for some reason you get Russians. You get Russians on East too, but I get Russians on West. And those Russians are just terrible. I mean, they're bad at the game. So am I, but at least I have an excuse. I just suck. It's not bred into me. Haha, racism. I'm just kidding. I like the Russians. They're cool people. I like all freaking foreign nationalities. I swear to God, they're all just so freaking unique. It's like I've done the whole United States scene, and it's just kind of boring now. Everyone's, you know, I know what to expect. Not much surprises me anymore. That's why I want to go and travel a world someday. But of course, in order to do that, I need to find an actual decent paying job that doesn't, you know, lock me down in a freaking cubicle for 9.5 hours a day, in which I can't take more than a day or two off at a time. And I have to fight for days off, even though I have accrued time that I have to use. Yeah, the way the system works in our... little zombies. The way the system works at my job is you don't get sick time, you don't get paid time off. Well, what you get is accrued time off. You get a certain amount, let's say 3.2 hours per every 2 weeks. And that stacks. And that is your time off. That is what you have to use for sick time, for vacation time, for any time. Anything that you need comes out of that. No ifs, ands, or buts. And because of that, you have to ration your time. Hey look, a person. Doesn't look like he has anything, but if he does, it doesn't matter because I can't do anything about it. But yeah, so you have to ration that time. It looks like he has something. Maybe a flashlight. But yeah, so you have to ration your time. You only have a certain amount of time. I think I get 14 days out of the year to use for all my time, everything. So yeah, not the best job. And then I hear about like France where they get freaking like weeks off at a time and freaking all these holidays. It's like holidays. Gotta love the holidays for where I work because I get Christmas Day off. I don't get Christmas Eve. New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve. Thanksgiving, one day. And the funny thing is I work at a business where we're contacting other businesses, and they're either closed or they're really damn busy on those holidays. They don't want people calling them, and yet we still got to be there. Figure that one out. Plus, I have to drive freaking 45 minutes to and from work every day, which just adds more time to not be gaming. Grr. But anyways, I'm going to stop ranting and end my video here. Thanks for watching.